We've been reporting on it for months now, increasing crime in downtown Pittsburgh.
City leaders say they're trying to turn it around, but so far, nothing much has changed.
In fact, as KDKA investigator Sheehan reports, for some, it's become nothing more than a revolving door of trouble.
He's been arrested downtown more than a dozen times in the past 2 years. Everything from exposing himself in public to indecent assault to fighting, shoplifting, theft, and disorderly conduct. Police issue citations, take him to jail, but inevitably he's back on the street causing havoc. And while an extreme case, Arnez Johnson is one of several repeat offenders who have become a source of unending frustration for merchants, the police, and a criminal justice system that doesn't seem to know what to do about them.
So I think what happens is we see criminal activity, we take police action, enforcement action, and what we find is those individuals get cited, they get arrested, they come right back out and they reoffend.
It's the proverbial revolving door. Despite 6 arrests in the first 3 months of this year, in most cases, Johnson has been back on downtown streets the following day. Consider, on March 8th, he's accused of blocking females here in Katz Plaza and rubbing the backs and buttocks of each. He's charged with indecent assault and disorderly conduct. But on March 13th, he's arrested again, accused of blocking another female on 5th Avenue and rubbing her buttocks. He's charged again with indecent assault. Banned from this Rite Aid for smoking marijuana in the store, on March 28th, he's accused of re-entering after a police warning and charged with defiant trespass. On the following day, March 29th, he's accused of aggressive panhandling and publicly urinating in front of a crowd of people on Liberty Avenue. He's charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct. And yet, 2 days later, on March 31st, he's accused of stealing from the tip jar here at the Corner Mercantile Restaurant and issued a summons. And on April 1st, he's charged with defiant trespass and theft after police say he went back to the Rite Aid and stole a bottle of Tylenol cough and cold.
Arresting people on a daily basis is not the answer.
During the pandemic, downtown office towers emptied out. And today, the office workers are still trickling back in. But while they were gone, a population of homeless and otherwise unemployed people moved in. And while most abide by the law, Police Commander Christopher Ragland says the offenders fall into 3 categories: the homeless, the addicted, and the mentally ill.
Some of those overlap. They're not just one of 3, and some are all 3. And so we have a difficult mission.
According to police reports, Arnez Johnson is all 3. Homeless, he's identified in police reports as a known drug user who's OD'd on the street several times. And recently, he underwent a court-ordered mental health examination. To try to combat the problems downtown, the Police Bureau has doubled the number of officers in the Golden Triangle. But Ragland says instead of simply just taking people to jail, the system needs to connect them with mental health services and/or drug treatment. And in taking over patrols downtown, he says he'll try to coordinate with the district attorney and county human services to do just that.
We have to try something because we are trying now to seem to be working.
Now, currently, Arnez Johnson is in the Allegheny County Jail. A district justice finally set a $50,000 bond on his latest indecent assault charge. But what to do about Mr. Johnson and people like him is still a work in progress. Reporting downtown, Sheehan, KDKA News.